Persie is a Dutch football coach and a former professional footballer who played as a striker. Now regarded as one of the best strikers in his generation, he's the all-time top scorer for Netherlands men's national team. Now when Persie has over 100 caps and has scored over 50 goals for Netherlands, making him their all-time top scorer. He has represented his country at the 2006, 2010 and 2014 FIFA World Cup and the 2008 and 12 UEFA European Championship. Scored 144 goals for Manchester United and Arsenal. In a podcast titled High Performance, recalls a conversation he had with his son Shakil, who is a youth player at Feyenoord and his dreams of becoming a professional footballer. Now he says his son was playing the finals against Ajax under 14 and was on the bench the entire game. He did not get a chance to play. So in the car on the way back, the son looked disappointed, moody and was complaining about the game and the coach. Robin van Persie then turned to his son and said, "Shakil, you sound like a loser. If you talk like this, it sounds like you lost. You are blaming him, you are blaming her, you are blaming this, you are blaming everything. But I don't hear one single thing about yourself." He went on to tell his son that winners take control and they blame themselves and they look where they can improve. And his job as a parent is to see that he becomes a good boy and he's ready for life. And regardless of the mistakes, he would still love him the same and it didn't matter to him if he became a football player or not. Now Robin van Persie then said, "But if you say that football is your passion, then you should take control of your life and stop complaining because it sounds like you're a loser. And if you want to be a winner, then you need to take control of your life and stop complaining about others." The next morning, when Robin van Persie woke up, he saw the difference in the training of his son. He said he watched him closely and his son looked now like a tiger, training, running, working on the field. He was satisfied that his son had realized that he had taken control of his life. Friends, we are totally responsible for our life. And this is the fundamental principle we must embrace if we want happiness and success in our life and work. For many people, everything is someone else's fault. Every failure has a scapegoat. We never see failure as a result of choices we make. The most important step to take responsibility for your life is to stop blaming others. Because if you are not taking responsibility for your life, it's almost certain that you are blaming other people or situations for your misfortunes. Whether it's negative relationships, a bad childhood, socio-economical disadvantages, or other hardships that inevitably come with life. It's always something other than yourself that has fault. In reality, blaming only results in bitterness, resentment, and powerlessness. Your life is not about them, it's about you. You need to stop blaming so you can reclaim your freedom and power that is yours. You can use that as an excuse for staying in mediocrity, or you can get over it and do extra work to get to where you want to go. No one can live your life for you. You are in charge. No matter how hard you try to blame others for the events in your life, each event is the result of choices you made and are still making. Robin van Persie's advice to his son resonates with so many of us and is the powerful and empowering message it contains. What Robin van Persie is teaching his son is that successful people are those who take responsibility for their outcomes. That if we look to attribute our failure to external causes, things that are beyond our control, then we are less likely to accept contribution of our actions and choices to that outcome, less likely to identify the changes we can make that can contribute to a better outcome next time, and therefore less likely to improve. It is a message about mindset, how we approach failure and success, and the importance of accountability and taking responsibility for the outcomes. Robin van Persie's son was blaming others for his failure rather than acknowledging his own accountability and looking at what he could control and could do to contribute to a better outcome next time. People who take complete responsibility for their lives experience joy and control of circumstances. They are able to make choices because they understand that they are responsible for those choices. Where you are now is because of the choices you made in the past, and where you will be tomorrow is because of the choices you start making today. Taking responsibility for your life means that you acknowledge that no one has the power to determine how your life turns out. Living life to the fullest starts with the decision to take responsibility. And responsibility paired with action becomes a powerful driving force of transformation. You can start small. Pick one area in life that you want to improve. Identify what holds you back and make a decision to do your work, make an effort, and commit to the change.